Stuck at zero with your short-term rental? Watch Sarah go from overwhelmed host to marketing pro in 60 seconds. Meet Sarah, drowning in a sea of confusing marketing tactics. But everything changes when she discovers from zero to pro. She masters SEO, skyrocketing her visibility online. Social media becomes her secret weapon, turning scrollers into guests. Email marketing? Automated and personalized, working while she sleeps. With her own booking site, Sarah waves goodbye to hefty OTA fees. Sarah's not just growing, she's scaling, from one rental to an empire. Now Sarah's not just a host, she's a digital marketing pro with a thriving business. Ready for your zero to hero story? Get from zero to pro today and scale your rental empire.
Welcome back, my beautiful people, to STR News and Digest. Today, I got some important news, especially for those of you that are planning to travel to Spain. I'm going to talk about what's going on in Spain as it relates to short-term rentals. I also want to talk about Southwest. I'm going to go into some detail as to what you can expect if you are a Southwest customer going forward, and also about the UK tourist tax incentive that they're doing. Again, if you plan to go to UK, this is some important news. But before I get into that, I want to talk briefly about our ebook. As you can see from the intro video, we have created an ebook that, in my opinion, is an ebook that any short-term rental operator, or all short-term rental operators, should have. And we're going to do a quick demo on what's in there, but a quick overview of what it is and why I believe you should have it, right? The ebook is a marketing ebook. Why marketing? I've always said this, and it's because if you are running a business, I don't care if it's a short-term rental business, it doesn't matter what the business is. If you're running a business, if you have no customers, you have no business. So I don't care if you're the best baker on the planet, if you're the best short-term rental operator on the planet, or if you're running the best coffee shop on the planet. It means nothing if you don't have customers. How do you get customers? Through marketing. So we put a heavy emphasis on marketing, and hence why it was important that we write this ebook. Because as a short-term rental operator, and when I got into this industry many years ago, there was limited, when I say very limited, information on how to properly optimize a short-term rental, how to run a short-term rental business. There was very limited information back then. Then in around 2017 and 18, we started to see all these Airbnb gurus show up, but they were really teaching you about rental arbitrage. And the few that were not teaching you about rental arbitrage, they were teaching you about the business of running short-term rentals, they were basically telling you how to optimize a listing, right? So they really none, and even today, you'd be hard-pressed to find a company or a book or some literature or even YouTube videos that are directly related to marketing for short-term rental operators. They're very few. I could literally name only one other short-term rental operator that puts a heavy emphasis on marketing, and I'm the second, right? There's very, very few. So having said that, let me give you a quick, brief introduction to the ebook so you can have an idea of what it is. It really is an interactive ebook, but it depends on how you buy it, right? If you buy it through Shopify, it's going to be very interactive. We're going to set it up on Amazon, but on Amazon, it doesn't let us do it in terms of a link. It's only going to let us sell the PDF version of it. But for right now, go ahead, Laura, show the ebook, please. So that is the cover page of the ebook, From Zero to Pro. Scale your short-term rental with digital marketing. And we're going to get case studies, but basically it works like a book. When you buy the ebook, it's going to look just like this, right? You're going to have a link. It works interactive with the link. So you can turn the pages as Lorena's doing, turning the pages, and the information pops up, right? So there's going to be sections. Keep turning the pages. We're going to give you goals. We're going to give you strategies. We're going to give you case study. We're also going to give you some interactive videos that are attached to the ebook. We're going to talk about branding, brand identity, some key elements to branding and marketing in general. And as you can see here on this page on branding, you click on that video, it'll take you to what we refer to as branding. You can see not only the written form, but you can see and hear us talk specifically about what a brand identity is and how to create that. So again, the ebook is very interactive. It's really a through Z type book that'll help you really scale your business to the next level. And it'll give you an idea of what marketers look for and what marketing companies actually do to help scale their business. And as you can see, we talk about your online presence, your target audience. That's another example of an interactive video that we did in reference to target audience. We give you case studies from past guests. Just a little bit of, we also give you a case study of what happened to my business when we implemented these strategies. I give you actual real numbers as to how our company, the projection of our company after we implemented these strategies. So again, we're going to have a link in the description regarding this specific ebook. It is now live. We have it both in Spanish and English. We have a Spanish version and the English version. So if you're interested in the ebook, go ahead and purchase it. It's live now. We still have it on the pre-order, but we have it available. It's in stock. Even though you'll see when you go to our website to buy it, it'll say a pre-order. Buy it because you'll get it automatically because it's already available. But you'll have, if you buy it now, you can take advantage of the pre-order price because on June 1st it's going to go up to the regular price on June 1st. And if you buy it now, you'll have a chance to schedule a call with me and Lorena, and we can go over the book. We can give you some one-on-one strategies. You can ask us whatever information you want. So that's the plus to buy before June 1st. Because after June 1st, then you won't have the ability to schedule that call free. Now, you can schedule a call with me after you buy this book anytime, but there'll be a cost associated with that one-on-one video call. All right, my beautiful people, let's move on and let's talk about, let's see what subject I want to talk about. Let's talk about Spain, right? Because Spain has gone radical, people. The Spanish government mandated, this is the key, they mandated Airbnb to eliminate, they gave them the list, to eliminate Airbnb listings. Most of them are in the Catalonia region, but it's a total of 66,000 Airbnbs that were eliminated from the Airbnb platform because, according to Spain, these short-term rentals were not either licensed or didn't pass inspection. According to them, there was an issue with the listing, and they asked Airbnb to eliminate them. Now, I'm going to read what was reported via the Spain's news article, and it states, the Ministry of Social Rights and Consumer Affairs, led by the Minister Pablo Bostani, identify affected properties across the region, including Madrid, Catalonia, Valencia, Basque Country, and the Baltic Island, or the Baltic Islands, and found them to either have. And this is the catch. This is what drives me insane. Some of these got eliminated because they had the incorrect registration number, right? Anyway, so in Madrid alone, there was 4,984 properties. They were ordered to be delisted from Airbnb. Now, how does that affect you? This is how it affects you, people. If you're planning to travel to Madrid and you were planning to get a short-term rental, there's not going to be as many. So what's going to happen now is that you're going to probably be paying double for a short-term rental that you would have when these listings were available, because they're going to be limited. If you can find one, first of all, if you can actually find a short-term rental to rent, you're going to pay a lot more. And the same thing that happened in New York City when New York City imposed those strict regulations that, in essence, eliminated short-term rentals in New York, you're going to see hotel prices get even more expensive in Spain. Now, the European Union Tourism Association is working diligently to try to get this resolved and try to get these properties that should be live, get them back live. But I'm here to tell you, man, I don't see the Spain government doing anything to facilitate getting any of these properties back on. So again, if you're planning to go to Spain, especially the major tourist areas, expect to pay more. Having said that, this is why I've been saying this for a very long time. Start looking for off the beaten path destination. I'm going to give you some that I really like. Cadiz, Granada. These are on the south of Spain. San Sebastian, which is in the north of Spain. Great place to visit. Go there. Get your short-term rental there. And then if you want to go, for example, if you go to San Sebastian, if you want to go to Barcelona, hop on a train. Take a day trip to Barcelona. If you go to Segovia in northern Spain, that's closer to Madrid, same thing. Stay there. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. And then take day trips. You know, you can take a train. It's less than an hour to go to Madrid. Then you can take you can also take a day trip to Toledo. Places that most people go to, you can still get there, but you don't have to pay the big, ridiculous hotel prices and short-term rental prices that are going to happen as a result of this legislation. All right, let's move on. More on Europe and more what it's going to make it more expensive for you to travel there. And we're going to talk about the UK. Specifically, Edinburgh will soon charge hotel guests an extra 5% tax. And the idea is to catch that 5% extra fee for tourists is catching on all over the place, right? Edinburgh, Scotland was the first to do it, but now they're trying to implement this throughout UK. Starting July 2026, you're going to see that 5% bed tax for all visits to the UK. Now, the UK also is one of the countries in which you have to get that ETA visa or pay for that in order to travel there. So if you're planning to go to the UK, number one, expect to pay more for hotel stays and or short-term rentals because they include that 5% tax for that. And keep in mind that you have to pay for that ETA visa to go there. As it relates to the rest of Europe, every month I hear, oh, this month they're going to implement it. This month they're going to implement it. Well, they haven't done so. So don't sweat it if you go anywhere else. But if you go there and you're going to stay there, then you're going to be paying more for that. Now let's talk about Southwest and their overhaul. I'm going to spend some time here because there's a lot of changes in Southwest. Number one if you are a Southwest customer and you're accustomed to traveling on Southwest in the past, there was a couple of things that were unique to Southwest. Number one, they never charged you for your check bag or your carry-on bag. And number two, they didn't assign you a seat. It's first come, first serve. You can pay to get on board, get the top 15 spots. You can pay extra for that. But it really depends on when you actually checked in to get your slot as to where you're going to be sitting. Now, all that is gone, right? What made Southwest unique is no longer unique. And I'm going to read from the article. Southwest's most iconic perks have ended on the 25th ended on Tuesday, which was yesterday. While Southwest has received flack from customers, executives hope that bag fees will shore up profitability. So they're looking to get some more profits based on charging you where you sit and on your bag fees. So the beloved perk among Southwest customers is coming to an end. No more free check bags. You now have to pay. Soon it will cost customers $35 for their first check bag and $45 for their second check bag. I'm trying to see where the seats are because they finally went to premium seating. So here it goes. Another set of major changes coming to Southwest is assigned seating. So now you're going to be assigned an actual seat when you go to Southwest. And they're going to have premium seating. Now, here's the funny part, because I just recently got on Southwest. Spirit Airline has also done the same thing. They're calling premium seating the regular seats that they had. They're not changing the seats. They're giving you regular seats. The only difference is they're not eliminating, but they're keeping the middle seat empty. So if you pay for premium seating on Southwest, which if you've been on Southwest, they never had either business class or premium seats. Now what they're doing is the first, I think, 5 to 6 rows, they're keeping that middle seat empty, and they're calling it premium seating. So you have to pay for that. The total cost of that it's gonna be dependent on when you book. It's also dependent on the price if you didn't know that. But starting soon, that's what's happening with Southwest. It's sad that they're actually doing that. They also laid off 15% of their staff, so expect longer lines. Expect everything to be much slower on Southwest until they get their financial situation back in order. But as a Southwest customer, let me see if there's any other changes. Yeah, that's it. Those are the major changes. Now, as a Southwest customer, I used to love their policy, and I love their cheap fares. Or their if you remember the slogan "Want to get away," I loved it. I used to take advantage of that. It was anywhere between $29 and $39, and there was no hidden fees. You didn't have to pay for your seat. Didn't matter where you sit. You didn't have to pay for your carry-on or your check bag. So it was really a no-frills economy airline that they just screwed it up. No longer are they doing that. So that's pretty sad. Next, and I'm gonna if you're a short-term rental operator now, this is going to be for you, and this is why another reason why we wrote this ebook. And I'm going to give you some stats. And the stats are the following. Between 13 and 25% of repeat guests that book short-term rentals pay or are now willing to pay more than first-time guests. Now, here's why that's important, people. If you're a business owner, you're going to relate to what I'm talking about. Customer acquisition depending on your business, can be very expensive. if you get a customer, that customer, in my opinion, is gold, right? It's that the golden goose, right? Because that customer, if you do things right, will come back to you again, again, and again. You don't have to pay for that customer anymore. So that customer becomes more profitable than a new customer. And this is where I think a lot of short-term rental operators drop the ball. And business in general, we're always looking for that next guest, right? We spend all these marketing dollars to attract new guests to our properties, which is fine. But that's not where your focus should be, especially if you've been in business for a while. If you're a brand new operator, this doesn't apply, right? If you've been in business for less than 6 months, you don't have a huge customer base, or at least at a bare minimum, you don't have any loyal customers yet because you've only been around for a few months. But if you've been in business for a year or more, you should have, during that entire process, been collecting emails, information on your guests so you can retarget these customers. And this ebook that we just showcased in the beginning talks about that, shows you how to do it, shows you how to obtain, especially the email and phone numbers for your guests, so you can retarget them and market to them specifically because they know you, they trust you, and they're going to be willing to spend more money with you. Highly important. Okay. So if you have any questions on that, please comment below. Now, here's a big ask. I've been asking this for everyone for the last couple of videos, and I'm going to continue to do so for a while. My big ask is that you comment down below or make a comment in the description. Whether you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're on YouTube, please comment. I don't care if it's a negative comment or you just want to say hi and introduce yourself. Please do so. It's really important to us. It really helps our channels throughout social media and on YouTube. But we need more comments, and I'm asking you as a favor to do so. Anyway, my beautiful people, this is going to conclude the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, follow me on Instagram, and buy my ebook. Love you guys.
Imagine a vacation where every detail is tailored just for you. That's the Dream Vacations and Rentals by PMI difference. We're not just another rental company. We're your personal vacation curators focused on you, our guest. From hand-picked properties to curated local experiences, we craft personalized journeys. Our marketing reaches you with the perfect options, matching your unique travel style. With Dream Vacations and Rentals by PMI, your perfect getaway is just a click away. Visit our website to book your dream vacation today and experience the PMI difference.